Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Late Late Chuck Show with me, your host, Chuck. So, just a quick little chat, just a bit of a yarn, just following on from the Odd Couple show. It was great to see so many people in there. That was fantastic. Let me just do a little thing here. There we go. So, excuse me. So I hope you all found that interesting. I certainly did. It is scary, I will confess, with people that do spread disinformation and misinformation. It leads people down a very strange rabbit hole, which some people just simply cannot get out of. So I hope you all found that slightly interesting. So welcome along to everybody to this after show little chat. Hello, Grumpy. Hello, Not a Brat. Hello, Roland. Hello, Jeff. Hey, Rosie. Hi, thanks for swinging by. Kimber, hello, Kimber, my darling. So yeah, so welcome along. We'll just plod through. We'll have a bit of a chit chat. Is this the right room for an argument? It could be. It could be, depending on what it is. Same rules apply here as Chuck Chase Effects and The Odd Couple. We try and steer clear of politics as much as possible. We definitely don't do religion, and we shall not speak of the virus. Rosie, can I come up, my handsome friend? Bless you. Yeah, probably another 10-15 minutes. I'd just like to have a bit of a rattle, bit of a prattle, and then we'll have some guests up. That's not a problem. I feel my chair has dropped. Just bear me a second. Feels like my chair dropped. Now the microphone here. I'm hoping you can hear me just as good. The reason I've put it like that is just to open the desk up a little bit. So normally the stand comes sort of down here and it hits my hand, and I struggle to write things down and struggle to type on the keyboard. So I'm hoping that you can still hear me just as good. I am going to get an overhead stand because whilst this stand is great and it looks, sort of semi-professional, it just clutters the desk up slightly. So I just want to open that up. It's a Monty Python line. Oh, is this the right room for an argument? Yes, the argument sketch. Yes, I do remember that one. Particularly funny. That was John Cleese and oh God, what's his name? God, his name's gone right out of my head. Michael Palin. Thank you. Well, I just invited Scott and Libby. Who on earth is Scott and Libby? Yes. So yes, there you go. So please let us know. Either email Virgo or email myself, and just let us know what you think about the sort of those things we do on the Odd Couple show. We just had a quick chat off air. Probably looking at doing another spiritual sort of animal-y type of stream, and definitely Another trivia. We're going to do some more trivia. Look at the chat, genius. Okay. I am looking at the chat. That's why I've got two monitors. And I look at the chat on this monitor. Scott and Libby are more crazy Aussies. Oh, geez, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. So, I think I did a chat yesterday. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. So I've covered off pretty much everything that I want to say. I'm really pissed, seriously pissed. I must check out the news again, but I am so pissed about the travel situation. So it's going to be at least another 18 months. But as I said yesterday, I would much rather come in the summer than the winter. That's definitely a fact. So I might look at, probably look at sort of May, June next year. And because I'm going to rack up the holiday, my holiday is just going to go through the roof, my holiday entitlement. I reckon I could probably stretch it out. I can stretch it out for 4 weeks, I reckon. I still want to do all my East Coast stuff. Boston, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington. Excuse me. And now I've got to obviously pop over and see Virgo on Venus. So that's going to take a while. So I'll probably need an extra week's holiday for that. Excuse the beer, but it's gone 5 o'clock in Auckland. So all right. Hello, Prestonic. Donuts solve everything. I'm sure they do. I haven't had a donut for quite some time. Yes, funny enough, Bev, Virgo and I spoke about that just before we went live, and I had to apologize to Virgo that I haven't caught up on all of her videos as yet. So I did hear something about pardon me, about a Sharon update. Let me just have a quick look at that. What did I hear? Oh, there we go. Oh, God, it was a week ago. Jeez, I haven't even looked at that one. Missing on so many videos. I'm so far behind. Am I coming to the left coast? Not this time round. Not this time round. The whole idea of picking on the East Coast was I absolutely love New York. Absolutely adore it. Everything about it. And the plan was to be in the middle of Times Square on my 50th birthday, wearing my 50th birthday T-shirt that I had printed specially. And I wanted to do the East Coast. This sounds a bit morbid, but before I die. So I wanted to get there in. And then my next trip after that would be definitely West Coast. That would be a Texas, Las Vegas, sorry, a Dallas, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, California trip. That was going to be the next one. Work is getting in the way of your YouTube. Work is getting in the way of my YouTube. That's what I was going to say on the odd couple, but I wanted to say it here instead. Over the last few weeks, hi Catnat. Over the last few weeks, I have thought about giving up YouTube because of work. When I get home on the off swing, I'm just tired. I've got things to catch up on. But after I made that video yesterday, I made it relatively quickly. Took about 4 hours. Kind of got my mojo back. Kind of got back into it. So, no. So yeah, so we'll look at that guy again because that's not the first time he's tried that with that coin. And then we'll do part 2 as well to that because he does end up getting arrested. So, and obviously everybody loves to see the silver bracelets go on. Hello, Simon. And no, Brett, I called you a bully yesterday. Well, yesterday. Because I wasn't going to go live, but you made me go live. That's why I called you a bully. Five minutes in San Francisco, and you'll forget New York exists. Well, let me get New York into my head first, and then we can forget about it. Anybody in the drama down last night? No, I don't do it. I don't go into that sort of stuff. I've come away from all of that negativity and nonsense and troll bashing and people bashing and channel bashing, and I'm sure I get bashed on those platforms. And I just don't do drama. Just don't do drama. So, yeah, they're just mean to everybody, just absolutely everybody, and I just can't be doing with it. There's enough negativity going on in the world at the moment without having to sit and listen to, I don't know how many people just being negative and horrible. So, no. So that's about it, really. I think that's all I've got to say. Put my dad's name out, name of my business. Oh, really? Yeah. Catnat, listen to Nodder. Just stay out of those things. It's just too much negativity. I don't think it's even entertaining. It's just not entertainment. Yes, unfortunately, you probably have now. It's a shame. So, geez, that's all I've got, because I spoke a lot yesterday about bits and bobs. Did all the housework yesterday, did 2 loads of washing, watched the cricket, and my team won, which was cool. Yeah, that's about it, really. I'm being a little bit boring. I'm also being really careful about playing videos because copyright claims and things like that. But having said that, this channel's not monetized, is it? So it doesn't really matter. So we can play some videos on this channel. We can do that. We can do that. What else? Right. Has anybody got any questions? Has anybody got anything they want to say? Because I feel like a bit of an idiot up here on my own, talking to myself. Any comments or questions about any videos or anything that they've seen or? Yeah, I'm really not enjoying talking to myself. Watch cricket and took a nap at the same time. Now, Jeff, if you actually watch, the Big Bash, which is what I was watching yesterday, if you somehow can watch the Big Bash, that is entertaining cricket. I'm not talking like 5-day Test cricket. I'm talking real entertainment cricket. It's even better when you go live. I went to 2 games a couple of weeks ago. I went to the Wednesday game and the Saturday game. But that is real entertainment cricket. How's Virgo? Virgo is well. She's better. She's a lot better than she was last week. She was really sick. But no, she's fine. And then we came off air and she went, "Oh, look, I'm not going to come on." She's basically just going to go and crash because she hasn't slept she has insomnia. So she hasn't slept for, I think, 2 days. So she was going to go and get some sleep. But no, she was good. We had a good stream on The Odd Couple. I found it really interesting. Yeah, let's get the link going because I'm really getting sick of listening to my own voice. The only cricket I know is with the couch on the field. Oh, jeez, it is warm. Hello, sir.
Hey.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm kicking. Got a new shirt.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, check this sucker out. It's got some flames at the bottom there.
How are you? Wow.
Oh, I'm kicking. Got a new shirt. Hang on. Hold on, I gotta turn off the YouTube volume here. Hang on.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, now we shouldn't have that nasty echo.
No, that sounds good. Oh, I can see that thing still flashing in the background.
Yeah, that's the Pink Floyd album.
Pink Floyd, that was it, yeah.
Pulse.
How long is that going to go for?
It'll go for years, and now I change out a couple of batteries, and it'll go for a few more years.
Wow. We've got another guest coming up. I don't think this gentleman has ever popped up, not on my channel. Let's say a big hello to Simon.
Hello.
Oh, cool.
Hello, Simon. How are you, my friend?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've just bought a new headset. I wanted to test out the mic. And by the way, this is my cherry. I have never, ever been on a live stream ever before in my life.
Well, sir, we have broke your cherry, and you are more than welcome. I am very honored to have you on my chat.
Well, I'm happy to be here. So put up with me if I don't know while I navigate this. And, glad to be here. Big fan, by the way, of both of you. Right?
Yes, thank
Roland, I love your songs, and Chuck, I love both of your channels.
Thank you.
Right? So,
thank you, sir. It's very kind of you to say so. Very kind.
and
of you.
great show just a few minutes ago with Virgo. That was I really enjoyed that.
I found it very interesting. Like I say, it's very, as normal human beings as we are, as much as, well, again, define normal, but as sort of sensible human beings, I find it very hard how people can get sucked into disinformation and misinformation.
not a Simon says. Very good.
So it's worrying, especially when people start losing money. That it's, like I said, could be spent better elsewhere, and then even when they end up in prison. I just find it hard how people can go down that rabbit hole, as we keep saying.
Well, you know what? If they actually thought, ooh, not a.
Hello, not a
Hi,
brat.
guys.
All right, I love it. I think that cats have the right to bear arms. So,
Yep.
very, very cool.
I believe in the right to arm bears.
Arm bears, yeah.
Well,
there you go. There's my bearing of arms. But anyway, no, the thing that gets to me about the people who, perpetrate these scams is like when they get caught. I mean, it's no different than any other frauditors and stuff like this. It's like, for example, Thursday, I will begin doing an upgrade on my computer, which is right now it's the Rolando Mother. Because at the time I built it, it was supposed to be the mother of all multi-track recording computers. Thursday, I'll be taking it down and upgrading it. So we're going to go from 32 gigs of RAM to 128. And the thing should scream, like a chipmunk on espresso when I'm done with it. But, for the people who do those scam channels, look at the money that you're throwing away in, court costs, fines, attorney fees.
Yeah.
You could be doing this too.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it comes back even to such basic things as putting food on the table for your family.
Yeah.
And paying bills.
Or one of my favorite.
Oh, well, yes. Yes, of course.
Yep. Time to recharge.
But
it's a cool one. It's my Star Wars edition here. It's got all.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
One hit of this, and the Force will be with you.
Yes. I was going to say I didn't know they did that in Star Wars, but there you go. You learn something new every day.
Well, you remember in episode 2, where the guy came up and said, "Want to buy some death sticks?"
Oh, is that what it is? That was code, was it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to sell you any death sticks. I want to go home and rethink my life.
So, Simon, you first time on a panel. Like I said, welcome. Is there anything that you have thought about being on a panel before? Is there anything that you've always wanted to ask, or you wanted to say, or want to voice an opinion?
No, not really. I just wanted to know how it worked. It was the first thing I wanted to. Yeah, exactly like this. It's a lot easier than I thought.
It's pretty straightforward. This StreamYard app, or this StreamYard website that I use is very user friendly. It's web based.
Just don't hit the little red X.
No. Avoid.
Yeah, Leaf Studio. Yeah, I see that there.
Avoid that.
Well,
for some reason, I hit that more than I should.
Are you talking about rage quitting, Nutter?
I don't know. I mean, I'll be in the middle of talking and accidentally hit it, and like in the middle of a sentence, drop out.
Okay.
I must admit, I've done it a couple of times as well while I've been streaming. I've trying to either share the screen or change the camera, and all of a sudden I notice that I'm not on the stream anymore, which is a bit weird for the host to do that.
It's probably easy to do. I've watched enough panels to know that you have to mute your YouTube, so I did that before I went in. So
Yeah, you'd think I would have learned my lesson by now.
Every time. Every time.
I build the machines. I didn't say I could operate them.
Catnap, that avatar is because of it was a thing that I had gotten on Facebook. Somebody said that's their friend who was a soldier cat sit and came back, and he had created Fort Asshole, and the cat was I thought it was a really cool picture.
Oh, it is. That is very cool.
That is very, very funny. I do like that. Fort Asshole. Okay, what have I missed in the chat? Let's just nothing major. Bears have the right to cat arms. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Jabba the Hutt smoke a hookah?
Yes, he did. Oh, shooter.
I
you do that very well, Roland.
You do.
I've watched those hundreds of times. You know, I piss off more people if I'm running it at home, where I'll sit there and just go through the dialogue.
Yeah. I'm the same with Hot Fuzz. I can't watch the Hot Fuzz with people.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What is the Hot Fuzz?
Well, I've seen it. I think I'm up to about 56 times now, and I tend to know. I laugh before things happen because I know exactly what's going to happen, but people really don't like it when you do that and say the words and things.
Well, the guy who's in all of those, who is he? What's his name?
Simon Pegg.
Yeah, he was in episode 7. Although you'd never know unless you saw the behind the scenes footage. You remember that bit where Ray was turning in her junk, and the guy behind the screen was up there. You were no half a portion. That was Simon Pegg.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so here we go with the controversy. I haven't watched anything past 3. I'm talking the original 3.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched those 3 since they first came out. So don't ask me about Star Wars.
Okay, I want to tell you how it ends.
I just found out from my husband that we get that Hot Fuzz here, and he's got it bookmarked on Hulu, so I'll get to watch it.
Okay, I don't think we're talking about the same kind of Hot Fuzz.
He said it's a British comedy movie.
Oh yeah, that's Hot Fuzz. Yeah,
about police officers.
Yeah. That is actually.
Some of the same people that did Dawn of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead.
You said the same people did the Dawn of the Dead.
It's actually a trilogy.
Oh, it's actually a trilogy. He said.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. It's a trilogy of films.
Dawn of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then what?
The World's End.
The World's End.
Oh, he's also in the new Star Trek movies. He plays Scotty. Yeah.
And he's in Mission Impossible. He's been in the last 3, I think it is, Mission Impossible films, maybe 4. So he's just a very good actor. Him and David Frost, Nick Frost. They've been best buddies since they were kids, and obviously where you see one, you see the other. Films like Paul, they were both in that. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think what else, but they've been in so many films together. They're just a great team. They really bounce off each other. So, but so sorry about any Star Wars fans out there. So what is it? It's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Yep. So those are the only 3 I've seen.
Except for the original Star Wars, I have been to the first showing of every one of the others. And sometimes I'd get in the day before. I'd win tickets to get in there the day before. And you would think it was like packed in there. There'd be like 10 of us sitting in there just kicking back.
Yeah. It's for me, it's when you start having to do prequels and then sequels and then offshoots and then, you know, they're talking about making the Fast and the Furious 9. I mean, I haven't watched a single one of those, but they're all stupid.
I watched a couple of them. They were okay. I mean, it's like Triple X. I mean, you know, I watched the original.
How are they going to make the Fast and Furious 9? I thought one of the main characters passed away.
His brother filled in during that one right after he passed away.
Paul Walker?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to make a shout out because it's a posthumous shout out, unfortunately. If you look on YouTube, there's 2 albums that I produced, you know, a while back. It's when I was in the Grandmothers. There's an album called Dreams on Long Play. If you look for that, you'll find all the tracks on that. Sometimes they're all together, sometimes they're not. And then after I left the band, I started another band called Neglected Orphans and did the album Dances with Weasels. If you type in, you know, Neglected Orphans, Dances with Weasels, you want to put the name of the album on there, because otherwise you're going to find all these little clips of orphans, which won't do you any. Same thing for Grandmothers, Dreams on Long Play. Well, anyway, the man who engineered both of those albums in his massive home studio, his name is Scott McGregor. I was informed last night that he had passed away on Saturday early in the morning when his car hit a tree.
Oh.
And both him and the passenger ultimately were killed on that. And so the man made me sound better than I ever thought I could. And he was really patient. I mean, a little short story about his patience. When I would be doing vocal tracks, there'd be stuff that I would struggle through because some of those things weren't easy. And I remember at one point, when I did the last take, it had probably been about 30, 35 takes, and it was like close but no cigar. I'd go back into the studio out of the vocal booth, and I just sat there and I said, that's going to have to do. And his manner in handling things like that was, he says, like, I tell you what, let's do this. Let's play that last one and then tell me what you think. And he played it for me. I said, yeah, that ain't going to work. Back into the vocal booth. I mean, you know, where most times, you know, you'd get people who just, they have this attitude. Hey, I wrote this thing. I know better. Now, you know, we worked so well together over the years, and we'd swap tracks across the country and everything. So, you know, I really would like to express my condolences to Scott and his family, as well as the family of the passenger who was riding with him.
Yeah.
All we can figure is that he probably had to swerve to avoid the deer because it was one of those rural 2-lane highways that twisted and turned. And yeah, it's basically it's a big loss, you know, for me, because we were talking about doing another project, but you know, the project will go on, but it'll never sound as good as he would have been able to make it. So anyway, now that I've brought everybody down, have a good day, people.
Thanks for that, man. Yeah, so obviously, complete condolences for your loss there, my friend.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about your loss, babe.
Well, thank you so much.
I still
And I
love
want
the
to say
fact.
hi.
Go
Oh,
on.
sorry, Chuck.
No, go on.
I was going to say hi to Elsie and Scott. I see them in the chat. They're pretty cool people.
Oh, cool. They made it.
Pat just joined us too.
Yes.
Hey, Kat.
And is that what?
Oh, Elsie is a riot, and so is Scott. You should have them up here at some point, Chuck. You'll have a ball.
Yeah.
Are these the Australians that Kim was talking about?
Yes.
Oh, Scott was in our other chat, wasn't he? Yes, he was. I'm sure he was on the Odd Couple.
Hugs, Elsie, and hugs, Scott.
I just love the fact that I still get an email telling me that I am live on air.
It's nice to know that you know you're live now.
And
in case you were sleeping while you were broadcasting.
And it also, so we've been live for 36 minutes. It actually came 2 minutes ago.
Funny you say that. We were talking the last stream about notifications. So we've been live for 36 minutes. YouTube just notified me right now that you're live. Thank you, YouTube.
Bless you, YouTube. Thank you. Well done. Congratulations. It's weird that you subscribe to all these channels. I think it was Jeff was saying that he's not getting notifications from Virgo's channel, and basically you have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. It's just yeah, you're right, Catnap. It's just
Chuck, Degeneration Nation is in the house.
he is in the house. Hello, sir. How are you? So yeah, very strange. Very strange. YouTube is it's definitely an unknown quantity to itself. So it bans good people and lets bad people talk. I shan't mention any names, but a certain African American gentleman. Mention no names.
The less credit given, the better in that.
Yeah.
The moop who shall not be named.
No. We'll leave it at that. Catnat and Prastonic, I don't know if you'd like to look at the color of your names now.
They look very nice in blue.
They do look
blue
good.
Is their color.
That's right.
And hugs to DJen. I didn't mean to not hug you. I
must have made DJen a moderator right from the beginning because I think it came up. DJen, if you want to come up and have a chat, let me know. In fact, let's.
Yeah, I can jump back down if you need room.
Oh, I don't need room, sweetness. I paid for this version. I can get, I think it's up to 10 people on here.
That's going to be hard to have a conversation.
It is horrible. I don't like to do it. I did it once when I first got it, and I vowed I'll never do it again. I won't do any more than 6, I think, because everyone just sort of talks over it. Well, they don't talk over each other. Somebody says something and somebody replies, or 2-3 people reply at the same time, and it just gets a bit messy. So
yeah, that's why I have to cut in to tell you when DJ was here.
Yeah, I'm working.
I wasn't trying to be rude, guys. I'm just kind of cutting in to let y'all know because I know I'm probably the only one watching the chat.
Oh no, I'm watching. Everybody, here's a scoop. Degeneration Nation is currently working on a video. It will be out soon by the looks of things. Woo woo!
Degen.
Oh yeah.
Because he was in. Rosie got a bit upset. Rosie, if you're still here, you're more than welcome to come up.
I think Rosie just started a live stream on her channel.
Okay, she got a bit upset about 24 hours ago, and DJen and a couple of others got up there, and I was just about to put in the chat, "Hey DJen, when's the next video?" And look at that, 24 hours later, it's on its way. It's on its way. Yeah, we love Rosie. She's very sweet and innocent.
Yeah, I got to check my DJen subscription. I haven't gotten any notifications about him in a while.
Well, that's because I went back and looked at his channel, and it's been about a month since he put one out.
Oh. Okay, so I wasn't losing my subscription. It was just
No,
that hadn't put-
no.
Okay.
But that said, it doesn't. Honestly, with it's like Virgo said, every couple of months, go into the people that you subscribe to and just unsubscribe and resubscribe and click the bell. So just to make sure. Just to make sure.
At least the ones that you want to get the notifications from.
Well, that's
anyway.
right. Yeah, there's some people that you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm subscribed to 63 people, 63 channels, and I look at them and go, "Why am I subscribed to you?" So.
Well, I have some that I subscribe to because I'm trying to help them get their subscriber count up, but I don't really watch their.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people that you want to help and get them going, and then you can, jump off if you have to.
Yeah, once they get their stuff up where they can do what they need to do, then you can jump off. You don't have to be there. But you got to help out some. If they're good people, I don't mind helping them out and sitting on their channel.
Yeah. So there's one I've just unsubscribed from. What is Digital Demonic Davros? Who the hell is that? Why am I subscribed to that?
Yeah. Well, what were you thinking?
Hey, have you guys heard of
Oh.
Keeping It Criminal?
Yes, I spotted that the other day.
He's fairly new, but he's really good. He's kind of really funny too. He does what you guys do about the videos.
What was it called again?
Keeping It Criminal.
Keeping It
I call him
Criminal.
KIC when I'm chatting with him, but he's a really sweet guy.
Actually, he was came on the Odd Couple.
Yeah, he did. And he comes on Vilified too.
Okay. So, keeping
There.
criminal. Oh, he's
Yeah.
doing well. He's got nearly 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I just subscribed to that one as well. So good
Oh,
deal.
thank you guys. He's a good guy. You should watch him. You'll really enjoy him.
Well, at first glance, it looks like something right up my alley. So it's pretty good. Pretty good
Yeah.
deal.
Well, he's got Jeremy Halfwit on there, so anybody that does Jeremy Halfwit is solid by me.
Oh, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's such a good name. He's so fortunate to have the surname DeWitt when you can call him fucking Halfwit.
I thought it was Nitwit.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Potato, potato. Oh, this Natalie Lawyer chick as well.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
She
good.
is adorable.
Yeah.
She is so funny, and sometimes I loved her reaction. She watched the cartoon of that one trial and reacted to it. And if you watch her reaction while she's doing it, you just can't help but bust out laughing watching her.
Because somebody put me onto her yesterday.
Yeah, she's from DC. She's a real attorney,
Yeah,
and she's from
'Cause
DC. But she is a really really sweet person.
because she
She's been on
said,
Schrodinger's panel before.
has she now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I met. That's how I started watching her. She was on a panel with Schrodinger and Artie, and I think it was
Oh.
OPC lawyer.
Because somebody said that she's doing a reaction to Herbert getting
Yeah.
his wind smashed, and I thought she was watching my video about Herbert, but she was just actually watching the original Herbert video. And
Oh, thanks for posting the link, Kat.
Yeah.
so let's do Natalie as well. I think I know how to do this. So you do that. So that's Natalie Lawyer chick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a really good one.
Wow. I've got like 200 channels and not a thing to watch sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sitting here with my 3 monitors, just trying to keep track of what's going on.
So I don't know if I'm pretty sure that everybody that's here heard me give a big shout out to Schrodinger. He sent me that UK guy with the £100 coin, and
Is that a real thing?
Okay, so £100 coin is a real thing. It technically is legal tender. A £5 coin, £20 coin, £50 coin, and £100 coin. They are technically legal tender. However, it is very much
It's an actual coin.
Yes, actual coin.
Wow.
But it's commemorative. It's like a souvenir collector.
Is
You
it
know,
the size of a dinner plate?
it's quite a decent size actually. It's about sort of yay big.
Good luck getting that in a vending machine.
Yeah, well, yeah. Good luck getting change from it as well.
Yeah.
But it's not general circulation like a pound coin or a £2 coin. So because it's not in general circulation, then because it's like so if you gave £100 coin, you wouldn't get a £50 coin in return as change. So it is basically just ceremonial. It's a collector's item. So shops have the absolute right to go, nah, not taking that. Not taking that.
Yeah. Yeah, go down to the
Well,
bank.
I'm going to be honest. I thought it was like just a fake coin that he had made up. I didn't even know it could be a real thing. I was laughing so hard that I didn't realize that it was a real thing.
Yeah, it is a real. So coins in England. I've been away from England now for, oh my God. I'm gonna have to get the calculator out. Minus. Oops.
I was there in August of '93, and I didn't change out all of my money that I had left, and I had a £1 note, which I used as a bookmark. I think I still got it around here somewhere.
That's worth a lot of money, sir. That's worth a lot of money.
We have a friend who has come over from England, and he has left money with us that was English tender, but it was the paper. It wasn't coins. But he's let me see the coins, and they were like all different sizes.
Yep.
Pretty
Yeah.
So you 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p, £1, £2 coins, £5, £10, £20, £50 note. So we don't even have a £100 note.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
£100
have. Oh, okay.
£100 note doesn't exist. It stops. Notes stop at 50.
The notes were different sizes too for the different amounts. I
Yeah.
know here, like all of their dollar bills are all the exact same size.
Which is awkward.
Oh, the dollar, the one, the 5 is 10. They don't change.
Yeah.
Yeah, and English notes and Australian notes. I think I've showed you before. Australian notes. They're all different colors as well.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So 5 is purple or pink. 10 is blue. 20 is red. 50 is yellow, and 100 is green. I haven't seen a green fucking $100 note since I first got to fucking Australia 9 years ago.
But when you do make it to the U.S., if you would bring me one of whatever tender, and I'll give you the money back for it that I can put up for the kids to be able to see it, that would be great.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Hello, Gary.
everybody.
And welcome to the
Gary.
panel, Sam Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Elliott is in the house.
But
Where?
if you said you're
Where?
planning
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here I am.
Here you are.
Chuck,
Yeah.
when,
Yes, darling.
when
Sorry.
you come to the U.S., you said you're planning on coming to D.C., right?
I am definitely doing DC. Absolutely. There's
So you
lots
won't
and
be
lots.
far from me when you do that. So that'd be great. I can.
Yeah, no, as I want to try and catch up, as well as doing all my touristy things. If there are people that are in the area, if you are close,
I'm 45 minutes from I'm 45 minutes from the White House.
yeah, I definitely want to try and catch up with as many people as
Oh,
possible.
I'm an hour.
Um,
45 minutes
I've got
from D.C. I'm an hour from the White House.
That's okay. I've got to catch up with Mr. Swindle because he's a little bit away. I think he's between Boston and New York. So
Okay.
I'm going to catch up with him. I'm going to catch up with Joe Palmetto because he's in.
Yeah, he's in Philly. not
He's in
far either.
Philadelphia, and I'm going to Philadelphia, so I'm going to catch up with him.
Make sure you get a decent cheesesteak while you're there.
Oh, mate, it's on the list. Don't worry. As I was about to say, as the weeks go by, but now it seems as the years go by, I'm writing a list of things to do. So I'm going to need a big holiday.
Well, if they let you save up your holiday time, by the time you get here, you might be able to take a whole 6 months.
Well, it's funny you should say
roll
that.
over from year to year.
Well, at the moment, let me tell you how many hours I've got at the moment. I've got quite a few hours. Hang on, what am I looking at my phone for? I've got my computer next to me. It's just so natural to go to the phone.
You didn't know there was going to be math on this test.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've currently got 154 hours annual leave.
Wow.
154 hours divided by 40.
Yeah, that's almost
Almost
Well, if you-
6. It's almost 6 weeks. 4 weeks.
almost a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, almost 4 weeks.
And
Does
now,
it roll over from year to year, or?
yeah. Well, it's going to have to. They're going to have to allow it because you can't turn around to people in this current climate and say, take your holiday or lose it. Where am I supposed to fucking go?
Well, in the States, the way it is that most people, if they're lucky, they'll get a week. Some get 2 weeks on the average, but they're afraid to take the time because they're worried that if they take a couple of days off, they'll come back and find out that somebody's doing their job and they push them down to the mailroom.
Yep. Yeah, I can completely understand
I
it.
don't,
There.
I don't know.
place I was working at.
Certain allotment. Come January, you just get an automatic certain allotment. They call it paid time off now instead of vacation time. It's PTO.
Place I was working at, they decided that you had to use up all your vacation days before the end of the year. Then they figured out, well, we can't do that because there's not going to be anybody here for the month of December.
Paracord Princess, you're my neighbor.
But it's crazy. I mean, I, obviously, the way things are going, people are, businesses and governments are having to roll with the punches and react and change things. And so that rule about holiday, yes, normally it is, you've got to take your holiday, you can't roll it over and things like that. But the current climate, I just can't see that happening because people just can't go anywhere. So anyway, I'm losing the chat here. I said I was watching it, but now I'm not.
Paracord Princess says she's in Maryland. That's pretty cool.
Pittsburgh Joe is a Steeler. Yes.
Yeah. I lived in Maryland for a couple of months when I was going to school in the Army. It was I was in Havre de Grace.
Okay. That wasn't very far from my house.
Yeah.
Apparently the cat nat is I'm taking Chuck to a strip club.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cat
Can
nat.
we all go?
Yeah, I was going to say we'll hire a bus.
What's the point? No, I'm sorry. Going to a strip club is like going into a restaurant just to look at the menu.
Yeah.
Hey, they have a strip club not far from my house, and it's no joke. That the marquee says they're always advertising they have the best chicken and or the best hamburger and the best Wi-Fi. And I'm like, yeah, somebody's going in there for a Wi-Fi and a lunch.
Absolutely.
Lunch, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I really need to get on my phone and do some banking, and I'll have a steak at the same time. Yeah.
No, a friend of mine took me there after work. I worked for him. He made these big sheet metal ducks, these industrial sized ducks, and I worked with him for a while. And it was like one Friday, he says, "Oh, yeah, we're just going to stop here for a little bit," and we sit down at the little table, and he gives me a bunch of ones. And I sat there and stuck them in my pocket. He says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I needed more than she does."
Very funny.
He never took me there again.
No.
You were wise.
I normally have to go back to places a second time to apologize for the first time. What's this? Hang on, what's this comment here? Chuck, you come to the Texas Gulf Coast, come to the coastal bend, we have the beaches. Texas is on part 2 of the American tour. That'll be in, at the current rate, that'll be in about 20 years' time.
The cool part is
know.
Chuck's planning on coming here in his winter during our summer, so he gets 2 summers whenever he comes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn straight. I ain't coming in the winter. You can keep that shit.
Yeah, well, that's one thing about those the Gulf Coast beaches be crazy.
But I think Chuck's cheating because you should not get 2 summers in one year. I think that's cheating somehow.
Well, that's what a lot of UK pensioners do. Is they've done their time, they've got their pension, they've sold the house, the kids are gone, and all sorts. So what they'll do is they'll have, I use the term loosely, a British summer, and then they'll take off to New Zealand or Australia and grab the summer there, and then just go back to England for the summer there, and that's all they do. That's all they do. They've got the money and they've got the time. And
I do have a question, Chuck. What do you have against air conditioning?
It's expensive. I've got one in the. I've got one in the living room. In the 2 years. Oh my God! I've been here 2 years. I've been here 2 years and 2. In the 2 years I've been here, I've put it on. I put it on twice. Once when the ex-girlfriend was here for dinner, she moaned it was too hot, so I had to put it on for that. And I actually put it on a few days ago when we hit 41.4, which is in your language about 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
41,
Yeah,
5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, good luck doing without air conditioning in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was hot, and it was a humid day as well. So I had to close, and I was watching the cricket. I was trying to watch the fucking cricket. So, and because the patio has fallen down recently, I can't sit outside because the sun, the back of my house faces west, so the sun comes right down just straight in the eyes. So I had to sit inside, and I was trying to watch the cricket, and even my beer in my stubby was getting hot. So I thought, fucking hell, I'm going to have to put the aircon on. So I put the aircon on for about 20 minutes and just cool the room down. So in 2 years, I've put it on twice. I just find them expensive. This fan, he's doing a great job, he says, dabbing. But and I have a fan in my bedroom that just points straight over the bed, and that just keeps me cool because we're doing sort of 20, anywhere between 20 and 25 a night at the moment. So I
Why
don't know
live in Baltimore City and it turns into hell in the summertime? If you ain't got air conditioning, you ain't breathing.
Yeah.
It's obviously I don't mind the heat. I can cope with the heat. The heat isn't a problem to me. I'll go outside. I'll go outside like this, and I'll get suntanned and sunburned and whatever. But for me, it's the humidity.
I tell you what, we got a dry heat in Vegas, but come here in July when it's 115.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Vegas because you don't sweat in Vegas. You don't get hot in Vegas. You evaporate in Vegas. See, Roland's not really normally that skinny. He was bigger at one point in time. Then he went to Vegas and he just evaporated, and that's all that was left.
3 weeks ago, he was 32 stone.
Yeah, well, and then he evaporated. See.
Yeah. Well, I've been here since 1998, and I'm not shrinking.
Is it true? Is it true? I'll ask the panel. Is it true that people do actually shrink as you get older?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Simon?
I would say yes. I think because your bones compress. I mean, like your spine gets and sort of get more hunched over.
Right.
Whether
So
that's actually shrinking is not, I don't know, but you know,
yeah, so as your spine sort of gets older and you bend over, that will decrease your height. But yeah, I mean, can a bone?
They've said that the astronauts, when they come back from space, are actually slightly taller because being in space in zero gravity, their bones aren't as compressed.
Definitely heard that. Definitely heard that.
Yeah.
So I do believe that we end up compressing over time.
A long time ago, I was 8'3", and now I'm
32 stone and 8'3". And then
And then you went to Vegas and see what happens.
And
yeah,
now
I
look-
know. I'm a mess.
Ain't you?
They say
You're
what
not-
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Well,
I
part of him stayed in Vegas. if he ever moved, that other 16 stone, that'll still be there. Carl says, Roland, I love your voice. Ooh, Carl, Roland, you got a fan.
Oh, really? Cool.
Oh,
I'm
my
curious how
man.
close to Baltimore City, Brooklyn area is Paracord Princess.
Dan says, I'm short enough, I don't need to shrink. How tall are you, Dan? How tall are you? The taller you are when you get out of bed. Sorry, the taller you are taller when you get that. Yes, I've heard that. I think that's a thing. Let me just bring that up. You are taller when you get out of bed than when you get into bed. I think that is actually a thing. Oh, DN's only 5'6". Oh, bless him. Oh, he's a little dog.
Catnat Habitat Grace is an area in Maryland.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I did a radio commercial in 1978 for a little shop across the street from where a trailer I rented. It was called Elsner's Lawnmower Sales and Service.
Elsner's. Oh my God.
Yeah, the guy was cool. He wanted to do a commercial. I said, I got just the thing. I went back to the house and recorded something, gave it to him, and then the next thing I know, he gets an appointment at the radio station for me to do the voiceover. I was playing Zorch, who came down from the Crab Nebula to buy a Toro lawnmower.
As you would do if you were an alien from outer space halfway across the universe, you'd come to Earth.
The theme of his sales campaign was Close Encounters of the Springtime. Huh?
That
was his idea, not mine. But hey, I got on the radio.
I'm sorry.
But when I go to the bank, people would say, "I've heard your voice before." I said, "Okay, yeah. Does this sound familiar?" Elsner's Lawnmower Sales and Service in Habitat Grace. That's you. Yeah, it's me.
I actually have heard that.
Oh my God! They're still running that.
That catchphrase is very, very cheesy. I've heard some cheesy stuff in my time.
You that
that's bad.
I'm taller than Catnat by a half an inch.
That's Catnat. Oh, 5'5". That's a good height. I like that height. I like 5'5".
You just said she was 6'11".
I know. That's what I put up. 6'11".
I'm not short.
11.
Oh, we're gonna get into height comparison. That reminds me of the Monty Python bit with the archaeologists who were having it out about, I am 6'5" and I eat punks like you for breakfast.
Oh my word! I think my husband knows Monty Python. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Pat says he's 5'9" if he stands on someone.
There you go.
I could be 6 foot if I stand on top of my husband when he's laying down.
So, just to set the record straight, I am 5'8.5", 173 centimeters. which in 1998, when I joined the police, you had to be exactly 5'8.5", and I cut the mustard. But since then,
you have to be that tall. Seriously?
back in the day, you had to be 6'2".
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
Bobby.
be a policeman, you had to be exactly 5'8.5".
Wow.
And taller? But yeah, you could be taller, I guess. You just couldn't be shorter. They didn't want short police officers.
Yeah. But nowadays,
Yeah, Bobby's down in London. They got to be 6'2", and then they'd have that hat on, make them look about 7 feet tall.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
So back in the 70s, it was 6'2". Then they dropped it to 6 foot. Then they dropped it to 5'10". Then they dropped it to 5'8.5". And then after that, they scrapped the height. So you do see British cops that are, especially the women, they're tiny little tots. But yeah.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, hello.
Think about there was a job I applied for one time, and I looked around and I said, I wouldn't be caught dead working here. And they gave me the application. And when I got to those little things about, height and weight, on the height, I put that I was 4'18". They took one look at the app and said, yeah, I don't think so. Thank you.
That's sort of what I did when I applied for Walmart. They asked when it said sex, I said sometimes.
Relationship.
And then they still hired me.
Sex as often as possible, whenever I can get it.
Those are show how much they paid attention to your
They still hired me. They didn't read the app at all.
The under sex, you put yes, please.
Yeah. Chickens.
When it asked for age, I said old.
Older than.
Yeah, when it said race, I wrote human. They didn't read anything. I'm telling you, they didn't read. They hired me. How you gonna hire somebody who puts stupid stuff on the application?
Obviously, very, very desperate for staff.
I didn't want to work there. Could they not tell?
Well, I mean that sounds pretty obvious to you and I, but they must have been very desperate for staff.
Well, when they were open 24 hours, I used to go there. That if every now and then they would have their little team meetings, and do the little cheers and stuff. And I'd go behind one of the other aisles, and so when they're doing their little cheers, I'd be yelling stuff like, "What is reality?"
That's funny.
Oh
That is very funny. So what else are we going to talk about? So we've talked about height. We've talked about heat. What else should we
When are you
talk
going to
about?
get custody of your puppies again? I haven't seen them online in a minute.
Oh, yeah. So I had them. I had them a few weeks before Christmas for about 2-3 weeks because ex-Mrs. Chuck was she's trying to sort out the back garden, so she did some weed spraying, and she was a bit touchy about having the dogs around. I mean, weed spray these days is pet friendly, but she was a bit panicky, so I had them then, and I had them New Year's Eve because she went away to. I wasn't even listening when what was she saying? She went. She went away to some sort of retreat, which was not too far away, and. So I had them New Year's Eve, and this stage, she's very happy. I keep saying, I'll take them off your hands. I'll have them for a week when I'm off. But no, she's happy. She loves the company. She walks them out, and she walks with a friend of ours, Craig, just up the road from us, with Charlotte's mum and dad, and. So she catches up with him and goes for a walk, and so probably not going to see them for any time soon.
Aww.
But, I went down. went down to see them just before Christmas and gave them their presents and gave Anne Maria presents and things like that. So,
Well, guys, I got some transcripts that I gotta finish, but before I go, I would like to yes.
quick question: did Gordon Bennett, I've forgotten his name. The chap that won the contest or won the bidding, has he been in touch?
No, but I'm gonna have to send him an email and remind him that he won and everything. So, because as I said before, I'm not pulling anything off the rack and just saying, here's your song.
Yeah.
It's being done from the ground up, and so and I hope one that he likes it, and two that he lets me share it with everybody when it's completed.
I'm really hoping. I can't remember his bloody name.
I've got him on my email, but I don't have my
Wasn't it
email.
DEFCON ID or something? DEFCON ID or something?
No, it wasn't DEF CON. It was.
Yeah, I think I've got it right down here. I think it is. No, he didn't show.
I wasn't in control of that stream, so.
No, I do have his email because he sent me one to let me know that he was there. I don't know where this thing went.
Was it Darren?
No, I don't think so.
No, it wasn't Darren. Let me just. I can find it because I know Richard something.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I thought I had it here. I'm gonna have to dig through my stuff here. I don't think it was anything that got deleted. But in any case, I will see what see what I can find. But yeah, he's got my email as well, so it's like it's like I got to come up with something, because I mean it raised some good money on the our telethon. So he deserves a song that he can claim as his very own.
Why can't I find the bloody fundraiser? What did we call it? Was it Mr. and Mrs. J?
That was the Mrs. J fundraiser.
Yeah, it was Mrs. J. That should really come up. Wow, what isn't that?
Whose channel was it on?
DGen hosted.
All right.
I don't understand why it's not coming from my search, because would help if I sign in, wouldn't it?
It might.
You dumb schmuck.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I got to do those transcriptions and stuff. But before I go, I would like to leave you a word from the famous Greek philosopher Testicles.
I sent you the link to it in your Discord, Chuck.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Who said, "Who gives the best tasting foods the hardest names to pronounce?" Like,
hello, everybody. How are you?
I was trying to find it in the store this afternoon, and there was no tzatziki anywhere to be seen. But all of a sudden, there was one in the corner. Greek yogurt sauce.
Ew.
Call it that. I don't give a shit. Anyway.
Oh, I think I found it. Richard Norris.
That's the one.
Yeah, it was DGen's. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. Looking
Thanks,
at the chat now. Yeah, it's Richard Norris.
Richard Norris, yeah. Thought it was. So yeah, obviously when you touch base with him and just ask him and make sure that when you record it and finish it, that we can get exclusive rights.
Yeah. Well, it'll be his song. You know, he's going to be the only person listed on the sheet music.
I know. It's such an exciting prize. I mean, honestly, if I had the money, I've donated to so much charity this last year. It was ridiculous. But if I could have, I would have, and I would have.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have made it so good.
But,
I would have.
But anyway, I got to go do that stuff. So everybody have a great time. I'll catch everything from this point on. So this is at 1 hour 15. So I'll be able to catch that on the repeat.
Okay. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming up and talking to us.
Take care,
Bye,
everybody.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See ya.
So, Chuck,
That man.
you were
is...
asking what's been going on. My little man turned 4.
Yeah, what's all that about?
Told me that he's not a baby anymore,
What?
and I can't tell him he's a baby because
Come
he's
on.
big boy. He's 4.
And like that's going to stop you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I told him you're going to be 99. You will still be my baby.
That's right. Oh, sorry. What was that, Turk? Yeah. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I mean, he gets when he gets mad at me now, he'll give me a growly voice.
Oh.
Yeah, little spunky little monkey.
Serious, big boy.
Like, I said I'm not a baby.
We'll knock the shit out of him for fucking sure.
I can't help but laugh at him. He's so adorable when he's mad.
So just to prove a wee point.
Yay, Turk.
No, not gonna happen.
There you go.
I can't see that enough. Right.
Just to prove a point. All right. So let's have a wee look at the chat. See what I've been missing. Here we go. Dean, my 18-year-old is still my baby boy, and he hates it when I say that. Oh yeah, that's good. Especially
my 29-year-old stole my baby too, but
especially when you're out in public and he's with his mates or something. Go, hey, baby boy, Dad, don't say that.
or if you can buy me a lottery ticket from North Carolina.
Yeah, buy me one, cat.
Oh, what's happening in North Carolina? Is it a big prize?
It's pushing
Lottery,
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
I didn't know they could.
Sissy,
get
remember,
that.
I'm your favorite sister.
$1 billion. Wow. Oh my God, the highest prize we've had here was probably about a year or so ago, and that was 120 million or something. Well, that's big. It's big news in a population of what, 26 million. Wow.
The problem is my husband won't let me go to North Carolina. He calls it the Kakalakis because they don't know what a straight road is.
I've heard it's beautiful. In fact, I've seen videos. It was an old show I used to watch, something like Southern Justice. It's like a cop show. It's based in North Carolina. The mountains look beautiful.
Oh, you should hear my husband's version of his trip that he took to North Carolina once. It will have you cracking up.
Hang on, I've got to. I haven't done this for a while, but I've got to bring the map up. Here we go. North Carolina,
It's right above South Carolina,
yeah.
Wiki.
No shit, Sherlock. Jesus. Okay, North Carolina's there. Okay, just south of Virginia. Okay, yeah, that would get some pretty good mountains over there, doesn't it? Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? The Blue Ridge Mountains, but that's in Virginia, isn't it?
Oh wow. Yeah, I think that is. Where's the Blue Ridge Mountains, son?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Do you know why I know that? It's a Laurel and Hardy song. In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the Northern Pine.
Just don't go to West Virginia. You'll be okay.
Don't go to West Virginia.
Yeah, if you hear banjos, it's not safe.
Ah, okay.
Did you hear about the family reunion they had in West Virginia? Everybody came.
Three people got married.
Oh,
Everybody
Oh.
came. I was waiting for that. I was about to say West Virginia wasn't big enough to hold the family.
The whole state was the family.
Yeah.
Well, half the state's the Hatfields, the other half's the McCoys.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was half the state was the Hatfields, and the other half was the McCoys.
Right. Okay. All right. So there's Virginia. There's West Virginia. North Carolina. Okay. Richmond. Richmond is famous in Virginia, isn't it? For oh, I know why I know Richmond. Richmond is in the series of books I read by Patricia Cornwell about
Wow.
Dr. Kay Scarpetta. I don't know if anybody's heard of Patricia Cornwell, but she's been writing books for about 25 years on the same character.
Night, Carl.
Oh, sorry, I'm missing. Who's going?
Hey, Carl.
night, Carl.
See you, Carl. Thank you for coming down. What's this paracord princess saying? My son put his foot down and said, I've told you 100 times I'm not a baby. Yeah, right.
And he's still a baby.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's 21. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Aw,
It's not
that's a
going to happen.
fun age. I think it's hilarious when my older kids tell me that they're planning when they're going to have their kids. I never planned any one of them. They came when they was damn good and ready.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a voodoo moodoo if you're going to say, when I'm planning to have children at 28. Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
And I think it's hilarious. My daughter
Yeah.
told me that they're not going to have kids yet because they want to pay off their mortgage first, and then this, and then that, and then the other. And then they're going to have kids. I said, you can't give birth when you're 90.
Yeah, I was going to say. By the time you paid, by the time you've paid off your mortgage, then your uterus is going to be useless.
Yeah, it's like, it's not going to work.
No, it's
And then she got one of them IUDs. So I found a picture online of a baby that was born holding his mommy's IUD that was supposed to prevent her from getting pregnant. So now every time she says something about when she's planning to, I show her that picture. She says, I'm not talking to you again.
pedal faster. I hear banjo music.
Yes, paracord.
So it really is that bad over that way, is it?
Yes.
A lot of six fingers and web toes and things like
The
that.
banjos.
Deliverance.
What was that movie? Yeah, watch that one. You'll know. I think it's based on a true story, Deliverance.
That wouldn't surprise me. Butt rounds. And so to anybody that is in the chat from West Virginia, we're just having some fun. It's not serious.
No, we're evil, and we really
Sure,
don't
you ought to hear
care.
what I got to say about Arkansas if you think Virginia's bad.
Isn't what's his face? Clinton. Isn't Clinton from Arkansas?
Yes.
Yeah, that's to tell you everything you need to know about Arkansas.
Oh, okay. So that's it. So here's what you need to know about Arkansas. Bill Clinton.
They produced Bill Clinton from there. That's all you need to know.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Squeal like a pig. Squeal like a big boy. Oh my God.
Your mouth looks purty.
Do you know what? I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm gonna upset the movie world again. I've not actually watched Deliverance. I've got it on DVD. Would you believe? I've never sat down and watched it. Good night, Beverly. Thank you so much for jumping in.
You have it on DVD and you've not watched it. Hugs, Beverly.
My bad.
And I bought it.
I'm gonna watch the movie.
Okay, hon.
I must have bought it about 6 years ago. And I still have not sit down and watched it. I am such a bad human being with movies. I really am.
That's okay. My 12-year-old was trying to explain to me how TikTok works.
Oh, okay.
Because I am not old enough. I'm not young enough to understand it.
To understand. Okay.
Yeah.
I still can't do that arm swinging thing though. I've tried several times, but I like to think that I'm fairly well coordinated, but I just can't do that.
I have no idea.
TikTok is the devil.
He has his own little YouTube channel, and he does these little skating videos and stuff. And now he's doing some TikTok stuff, and I'm like, you better make sure who's subscribed to you, because I don't want just everybody seeing you.
Yes.
So he has literally 4 subscribers, and me, his dad, and his grandmother are 3 of them.
Bless. That is so sweet. All right, I'm going to refresh my my little. Do you know what these things are? Do you know these? These are stubby holders. They keep beer cool.
Yeah.
This one is particularly awesome because right here there are 4 magnets, and I don't know if
it's a cozy.
Look. You can You can stick it to a downpipe when you hang in the washing out. It is so cool. So yeah,
do you have to take your beer when you're hanging your laundry out?
Absolutely.
We call them cozies here.
When I take it out, when I bring it in, when I go and look at it. Yeah. So I'm going to go and refresh my stubby. I'll say we call it a stubby here. So who is in charge?
Oh, you can trust me.
I think
you might want to trust Simon. He's new.
Yep, Simon.
What? You putting the new guy in charge?
Your very first panel. You, sir, are in charge. So that means you have to create conversation. You have to entertain everyone. You have to keep everybody happy. You have to look at the chat.
You have to let Nada push all the buttons.
You have to comment on the chat. You have to engage with people. It's a big responsibility, Simon. It's a huge responsibility, but I'm trusting you.
I'm scared.
Yeah, me too. I might have a channel when I get back. And you've also, luckily, Carl's gone. No button pressing, no knob twisting.
Oh, come on. I just want to put the middle knob.
No. You know the rules.
Is Goober here?
Okay, I'm going to tweak the middle knob anyway.
Uh-oh.
I like tweaking the middle knob.
No knob pushing. Where's it knob twisting?
I'm just tweaking it. I'm not twisting it, so we're good.
When he comes back, pretend we can't hear him.
Everybody be really, really quiet, pretend we can't hear him. That would be...
Yeah. Nobody responds.
And everybody down in the chat, hide.
The paracord princess isn't far from me. We could actually have been having coffee or something before the pandemic. We'd have known it.
I guess most people here are from the States, right? USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we lost Nada.
Oh, bye, Nada. We didn't lose much.
No, I'm sure she'll be back.
Where are you from, Simon?
I am from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what? The other person that comes in here regularly.
Who, me? Yeah.
No. Stuck in the Matrix. He's also
Yeah,
from
he's
Toronto.
from Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Toronto as well. Right.
There's
That's
Nada. She's back.
what Chuck always says to him too. Oh,
Oh, we
fell out of
don't,
chat.
we don't care about Chuck.
Evidently not. Well, at least the channel's still going. That's a good sign.
So
I fell
Nada,
out of
have
chat
you?
for a second there.
Oh yeah, that's
what
the only
happened to
problem.
you?
Yeah, it's the only problem when people drop out. Only I can bring people back. I have the power to bring you back.
Yeah, I was tweaking the wrong knob, and then I fell out of chat.
There you go. That's what happens.
Whatever you don't pull the middle lever.
No, and don't press the red button.
Don't press the red button.
Don't
Apparently, I pressed the red button.
again. Again.
It was so tempting.
What's this?
Kanakistan, infidel. That's hilarious.
Kankukistan. Yeah, the cabinet. Yeah, they do look bare, but they're only bare when I'm not here. So when I'm here, it looks, full. But when I'm not here, yeah, they're empty. So, but I'm going to have a rethink about the background and the whole thing. It's all going to be rethought over the next few weeks. So, what did I see
thought
here?
we were in a Mexum.
What's this? Sean, you're Native American? Question mark.
Yes, Sean is Native American.
Yes, he is. Oh, I've got some private chats here as well. Oh, yeah, it's you. Okay.
It was me. I fell out of chat. It was a hard fall, too. That floor is hard. You need to get some carpet.
We're on the Moravian Reservoir, Thames River. Oh, you got a Thames River as well. Oh, I didn't know there was a Thames River in America. That's interesting.
There's a London in Ontario too.
Yes, I knew about London in Ontario. I did know about that, but I did not
We have
about
a Paris in Texas.
Yes, that's true. Oh, what was that one I was talking about the other day? Was it Nevada? Truth or Consequence? Is it
New Mexico?
Yeah, hey, we have Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
What?
Yeah.
It's a real place. You think I'm making this up? Look it up. Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
It is. Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
It's amazing that hasn't been changed over the years.
I wanted to move there so bad just so I could hear my mother tell her friends my daughter lives in Intercourse, Pennsylvania with her 6 children.
Yeah.
There's a place called Hell. I think it's in Ohio.
It's Hell, Michigan.
Michigan, yeah. Apparently it's an old German name.
Minnesota.
And I have a picture frozen over, the sign to Hell, Michigan frozen over.
I know there's a Little India. That's in New York, I think, or New Jersey or somewhere like that.
There's a Tightwad, Missouri.
Tightwad. Oh my God, I've been called that many a time in my life. Let's go out and do this. No, I can't afford it. Oh, you fucking tightwad. Oh,
We have some weird names for places.
Well, somebody ran out of imagination here. Washingtonville. Where's that? That's in. That looks like upstate New York. I want to call it Washington. No, can't call it Washington because there's already Washington. Oh, I want to call it Washingtonville. Oh, you got a Little Britain. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Sean Z, I heard about that. That you went off on that more for claiming to
Oh
be
my goodness, I
native.
missed it.
I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet, and I want to.
I want to see that so bad. Did you guys record it?
Was it on
Oh,
Artie's channel? Oh no, Mr. Swindle.
So I started calling him out in language. Oh, and I bet he had absolutely no response.
Yeah, he said that and we didn't reply.
There we go. Then when he didn't reply, I unmuted and went off saying he didn't even know how to speak like that. Oh my God. Yep. Mic drop. Absolutely.
Well done, Sean.
Well done,
Well
mate.
done, Sean.
Well done indeed. Bless you. That's awesome. There is a place called what?
Oh, what's really funny is a friend of mine used to live in a place in North Dakota called Newtown. And he was doing something one day and he needed to stop and get something. I said, go to a drive-thru. He said, there's no drive-thrus in Newtown. So I asked him, well, what about Old Town?
She's absolutely spot on. It's in California. Guess what? It's in the middle of nowhere. Oh no, hang on. It's in the Mojave National Preserve.
I want to go to Angel Island in California.
Oh, there's a Glasgow there as well. There's a Glasgow in the Mojave National Preserve.
There's a place in Western Canada, I think it's Alberta, called Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump.
Well, that's just.
I would love to see that.
I've always thought that's got to be a really bad translation, but there honestly is a head smashed in buffalo jump.
Oh, that's just funny. Something's wrong with the people in California. I mean, I know they used to, but there's a Siberia, which is right next to Baghdad.
Oh, lovely.
Siberia is next to Baghdad.
That's okay, because if there's ever another world war, eating turkey.
Well, it's a short nuclear missile from Siberia to. Oh, there's a place called Mars.
Of course there is.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I've always said it. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. You fucking Yanks are seriously fucked up. Seriously. There are. I think the Californians have got you though on some of the place names. A place called Gonzales.
My husband grew up in California.
Obviously, luckily he got out.
Yeah, he got out before it all went south.
Yeah. Oh, there's a place called YOLO. Isn't that a saying, YOLO?
Yeah, Sean, we were talking about intercourse. I told him that one.
Oh, wow.
Pennsylvania's got some other good ones. I just can't remember all of them. But intercourse is like an Amish town.
Oh, this is not funny. There's a place in California, the land of earthquakes, called Shake City.
Of course, there's a Shake City, Quakeville.
Oh my goodness me.
I used to live in Oklahoma in a town called Idabel.
Oh, there's a place called Burnt Ranch, but he wasn't happy about that. Coffee Creek, which is right next to Coffee. This is funny.
No,
Maybe
we have some really crazy town names around here.
I feel a video coming on.
That's a great idea.
I honestly feel
All
like
the
a video
crazy
coming on.
names of places in the United States.
There's a place called Quincy.
Quincy's a nice little place.
That's funny. Probably Jack
the name of the
Klugman
town
probably
you grew up
passed through
in?
there once.
My husband grew up in Concord. Concord? Concord.
Oh, that's where Twin Peaks is. Is Twin Peaks a real thing?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's in California. I thought that was made up. There's a peak called Boundary Peak, which is on the border of Nevada and California. I wonder why it's called Boundary Peak. Can't work that
There's
one out.
also a real Tombstone, Arizona.
Now, I had heard of that. There's a place called Badwater.
Bad water.
Oh, you live in there, do you?
There's a crab place in Georgia called Dirty Dick's Crab House. I'm not joking. They have billboards that say I got my crabs at Dirty Dick's Crab House.
Okay. I think that's very funny. That's very funny. But I think I've won the prize. Oh my God, I've won the prize twice. So in where's Las Vegas? That's in Nevada, isn't it? So in Nevada, I've definitely won the prize. There is a place called Santa Claus.
There's also Santa Claus, Indiana.
But just north of Santa Claus, I can't believe I'm saying that is the name of a town, there is a place called Chloride.
Chloride.
I shall prove.
No, not the big map.
I got the map out.
Oh no.
Here, Chloride.
Well, at least it's not chloroform.
Let me type this shit in. You can't make this shit up. Chloride, Arizona. Population of 86,431. Wow. Okay, I think I'll win the prize. That's me. I am the prize winner. Yeah, that's what I thought. YOLO. It's a saying, you only live once, but it's the name of a town in California.
They have Blue in Pennsylvania, Virginville, Intercourse.
Yeah, Intercourse is next to Virginville.
Beaver. And then they also have Big Beaver.
Well, Small Beaver and Big Beaver.
Bird in Hand.
Oh.
Bird in Hand's got a really good farmer's market going there for that.
For the crabs. Oh my God.
Fool's Head.
Oh, this is funny. Oh, I can see a video. I can see a video coming out of this.
Coon Hunter.
Honestly.
These are towns in Pennsylvania.
So where would be the strangest place? Like somewhere like North Dakota? Does that have strange places?
Erie, Pennsylvania is a strange place to go. I'd go there. Aberdeen, Pennsylvania. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. Honey hole and honey pot are also in Pennsylvania.
Okay. So somebody talked to me about North Dakota. Has North Dakota got a very strong German connection?
North
No,
Dakota's got a very strong snow connection.
Yeah,
when your capital is Bismarck, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was about to say that. Bismarck, North Dakota.
Bismarck, not far from New Leipzig, which is
It's also
not
where
far,
Newtown is.
not far from Zap,
Zap.
not far from Hazen. This is next to the garrison. I'm getting a very, very strong German influence here. Endelin, Lisbon.
North Dakota is the least populated U.S. state.
Wow.
Ha! I love
Is it?
trivia things like that.
Yeah.
It's got the smallest population, despite being a pretty big state. It's not a lot of people there.
Well, there's only like 750,000 in all of Alaska.
Hey, Sean, they have dirty dicks in Indiana too, and in Ohio.
They probably got them
Where
all over the
you
state.
go in and they insult you on purpose.
All right. North Dakota has also got places called called Hague, Strasbourg, Sydney, Cleveland.
Oh, I just Googled that. I'm wrong. It's not. Smallest population in the U.S. is Wyoming.
How many people?
If you've been to Wyoming, you would understand why.
This is funny. Wimbledon.
They have the largest cow population, I think.
Michigan. Niagara. Somebody got to North Dakota and just went, oh shit, let's just call it a load of towns. It's just so much easier. Michigan, Petersburg, Niagara. Yeah, I can't make.
The school took the kids there once. It was an accident.
It's got a place called Mountain. These are really lazy people in North Dakota.
They were half frozen. They were just throwing crap out there.
Norwich, Surrey. There's an English influence. Norwich and Surrey. Bergen. There's definitely a German connection to North Dakota.
Yes, Cat and Nat. It wasn't just a school. It was a middle school where the kids are just loving this stuff.
Oh my God. Now, Gettysburg. I know of Gettysburg, the Gettysburg Address.
Gettysburg is in Pennsylvania.
It is in Pennsylvania. Okay, they've got one in South Dakota as well. So they're obviously a bit bored in South Dakota.
Well, the Gettysburg Address was written in Pennsylvania.
That's right.
In Gettysburg.
Okay. So South Dakota they were just as lazy because they've got places like Aberdeen, Chelsea,
Hey, we have an Aberdeen in Maryland.
Places that Macintosh, really? That's somebody's surname. You can't, Jesus.
It's also the name of a computer.
They were obviously having a really, really slow, cold day and just went, I can't be fucked. Honestly, I can't be fucked.
Give a damn was broken and it didn't have a fucking kid either.
Yeah. Oh, my stars. Wentworth. That's the name of a bloody prison TV series. Bruce. They've got a Toronto. Oh, come on, people.
Somebody else has a Toronto?
Yeah. Where was it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Toronto. It's on Route 28 through, or just on the border of South Dakota and Minneapolis. Not Minneapolis, sorry, Minnesota. Wow. How lazy can you be? Ivanhoe. Oh my God. Oh, I seriously feel a video coming on. Magnolia.
Hey, Magnolia is pretty when it thaws.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the paint. If you're selling a house, you basically paint the house in Magnolia just to make it look sort of plain.
Chuck, I think I'm going to call it tonight.
Yes,
Good night,
actually,
Gary.
you're not
All
the only
righty.
person. Thank you so much for coming up there, Gary. Appreciate it, as ever.
All righty. Thanks for having me up here. We'll see you guys later.
I'll see you soon. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Cat Nat, I think DJen said he was editing a video, so hopefully he's putting one up.
Yes, he was editing a video, so hopefully we'll see that soon. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's only 6 people and 3 are on the panel. Absolutely. So I reckon on that note, I think we'll call it a night. That's been quite good. It turned out quite interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I had fun.
Yeah, thank you, Simon.
One weird town names in the United States, or north of, isn't it north of Mexham?
North of Mexham, absolutely. Yes, so we can pin that on the moors. Go, there you go. Here's all your stupid town names.
And north of Mexham.
In your North of Mexham. It'd be quite funny if I actually did a bit more digging and found North of Mexham, or found a little town called a Mexham.
Check New Mexico. You might find one.
Yeah. Actually, let's just Mexham. There's a Mexham construction in Houston.
That's as close as they're probably going to get.
Yeah, Northwest
Founder Mexham is a construction company.
What's this? The Northwest Mexham Construction and Supply Company in where is that? Hampton, Norfolk. What state's that?
Virginia, Norfolk, usually in Virginia.
Virginia, yep, Virginia. So there's the only Mexham you're going to get, you twat. I still can't believe that chloride. That's ridiculous.
Just remember, at least it wasn't chloroform.
Yeah, chloroform. Where everybody falls asleep. That's
after they were half frozen to death.
That's just, I'm sorry. There's Springfield. Oh, I found Springfield.
There's several Springfields. I used to live near Springfield, Missouri, but there's several Springfields.
Yeah, this one's in Ohio. That's how the Simpsons get away with it. They never reveal which Springfield they're in.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's also Branson, Missouri, and I used to live in Ava, Missouri. It's a little bitty, teeny tiny town.
Oh, there's some great places. Yeah, definitely.
I also used to live in a town called Shireman's Town, which is this huge name, and the town was literally about 3 blocks long. The whole town.
Well, it's not a town then, is it? Doesn't that just make it a...
It was called Shireman's Town.
So we call that a village. Probably would
It
be
had
cool.
it had a gas station and a Nike factory in there.
Actually, it wouldn't
That
be
was
it.
one whole block was a Nike factory. Then there was the gas station, which was also the 7-Eleven.
Now, if you want to get into non-English names, there are that little village in Wales. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yes.
I think I can do it. I think I've learned it.
Really?
I think so. Listen, okay, let's see if I got this right.
Go on.
Clanfire Fukul King Giggle Go Gary Hines Ruplis and Cecilia Gogagok.
That is very good.
I memorized that.
That is what?
That is very good. That's the name of a
The name of a town in Wales.
From memory, I think it's
Wow.
36 letters long.
Yeah, and about 2
The
vowels.
alphabet only had 26 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and about 2 vowels in the entire thing, and they're both Y's.
That's it. I always remember the go 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 at the end, but I can never remember the rest. But well done. That was a bloody good effort. That was a very good effort.
Sonic, you're still here, Hugs?
Oh my God! I've just found another Springfield in Illinois.
That was the one that The Simpsons was actually based off of. The one in Illinois.
okay.
I couldn't remember it.
Or
That came out like 15 years after The Simpsons stopped or something.
as a certain person likes to call it, Illinois.
Well, I used to live in Indiana, and we always called it Illinois.
Yeah, it's Illinois.
We were always Illinois.
It's like St. Louis. It's St. Louis, not St. Louis.
No, if you go there, they get really upset if you say St. Louis.
Really?
Real? Oh, it's St. Louis then.
St.
I don't
Louis.
know.
Oh, I always thought it was St. Louis.
Here's something I've always wanted to know for Americans. How do you pronounce the capital of Iowa? Is it Des Moines? D-E-S
Oh yeah.
M-O-I-N-E-S.
Des Moines?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've always not
Des
known it as
Moines.
Des Moines. Yeah.
it's pronounced Des
Yeah.
Moines. Okay, I've always
Yeah.
wanted to know that.
Yeah.
I think it's French for the monks or something like that.
That sounds about
I
right.
have no idea.
Des.
I just know it's called Des Moines.
Des is definitely I know that much. Des Moines. I'm not sure about that.
Night Princess.
But it is Illinois, isn't it? You don't say it.
Yeah, it's Illinois.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good night, Paracord. Thank you very much. All right, we're losing people rapidly, so we'll wrap it up here. So thank you very much. Thank you to Not a Brat for joining me.
You're more than welcome. You know I'll jump up here anytime.
Thank you very much. And Simon, we broke his cherry. First time on a panel. You did a sterling job, sir. You looked after the show for 2 minutes.
I hope we were gentle enough with you, Simon, for taking your cherry.
Oh, I had a great time. I'll come up again, hopefully, at someday.
No, absolutely. And your sound quality is perfect. So
Great.
I do get worried about people that don't have good sound. It can be a bit annoying and a bit awkward when you have to say, yeah, okay, fuck off.
Yeah, I used to have some really cheap headphones, and it would drive Chuck crazy when I'd get up here.
Yes, that is true. Back in the day. But, a lot better
But
now.
I got some decent ones now.
Yeah, sounds real good. Sounds real good. Okay, so Catnat, good night, Sweetness. Good night, Chauncey. Good night, Prestonic. Good night, Not a Brat. Good night, Simon. And most
Good
importantly,
night, John. Night, John boy.
good night, Chuck. We'll see you
Good night.
soon.
Bye.
Hugs, everybody.